place looks so gnarly, like you just can't see anything. Such an advantage to be in the lead. On the start. He went off the jump, sideways, went off the track, but just stayed in it. He seemed like all momentum, you know? We rode him in the backcountry last year in the powder, and it was so fun, but on the ice and the harder snow like this, it's way harder. Like, it's hard to, like, just looking at it, it's way harder than it looks. Track's like so blown out after like a few runs.
What up, Big Daddy? Chilling, dude. What's cracking?
So what are you doing this year?
I'm judging. Did snowmobile freestyle last night, and now we got the day off, just watching some snow bike, and then we will be judging the freestyle snow bike Sunday night. And snowboarding, hanging out, chilling. Having a good time, enjoying Aspen. It's nice up here.
So you're all we land on the hay bale, like 2 laps ago, I landed on top side on
That jump looks sick though right there where you guys turned down.
You see that one time I kind of even whipped it, like not on purpose, but I did it.
It was perfect.
Landed sideways.
That's a good one.
I tried to take that middle line a couple times. It's so sketchy because you're like in the wall rut. It's like going like this. Doing good. Got a little squirrely. First lap, I did like a scrub off the track. Kind of put me back a little bit, but having fun out here. Snowbike's more of a fun thing to do, and I'm enjoying it out here. I love Aspen. The first day I jumped the gun, so I went back row. And then they gave me a rolled up black flag, so I had to drop back a little bit, but I got back up into 4th or 5th. So it actually went really good. I felt really good, and the bike was working really good, so I really can't complain about much.
How you feeling out there, dude?
Dude, pretty good. Yeah, feeling better now than practice. Coming around, main's about to go, and hopefully do good. It's just Gatorade. Gatorade, baby.
The full answer isn't there, but I'm kind of like asking you to like live my living an active lifestyle, outdoor and travel photography.
I'll probably better you some money. I think you got some bets riding on this set up podium, so I'll be pissed about that. Oh yeah, we're doing Danger Boy TV. Sorry, I won't guess. So yeah, gee golly, I'm feeling pretty good out there. Hey, gonna get out here and try to battle with the Canadians, and you know, see if I can really give her the berries and you know, pull a good start and you know, mix it up with the boys.
Good to see y'all healed up.
Good to be all right. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm fully healed up, but
All right.
a little better.
You ready to go?
Yeah, let's do it.
That's all in the start, dude.
It's all start, so I think I'm just gonna have to jump it like everybody else.
Just do it. Send it, all or nothing.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, it is, dude. Whoever gets to start,
Just jump it.
got it.
Jump and stay.
Is it a rubber band or is it just a flag? Yeah, I better go pay off the flag or 3 seconds go. So they say his bike got like 80 horsepower, and they have to have stock pistons, so that's pretty good. So here we go, the start of snow bike, and kind of whoever gets the hole shot, I feel like has the massive advantage. Are probably gonna win. So I told Hill, I'm like, you just gotta send it on the start, all or nothing, right? And I guess his bike runs pretty good, and him and the number 2 Yamahas are going pretty good. You kind of know. You got about, what, 12 dudes that are all gonna just pin it on the ice. So this is a cool event, you know, but if you're in the back, you just get roosted so bad. All you see is white. I don't know if we're in a safe spot or not, so, but this could get interesting. Axel's got inside gate. Probably not a bad gate if you get a good jump, because it curves down to the left. Like if Hayden was racing, I'd put him on the inside gate. I always like the very inside, because you don't have to deal with anyone on your left. You just have to get a good jump. So They're
this is
close.
gonna be a good mud though.
Yeah, it's bar to bar. They're tight as hell in there. That KTM runs good.
Natashek's gonna win.
Who?
111.
Yeah.
111. That's who's gonna win. I'll put 50 on it right now.
Really?
$50.
50
You
bucks?
taking Collier?
I would say number 2.
What? I got 2. I'll go Natashek right now. You going 2? $50. You hear it? Right here. Deegan's going 50.
All right, let's do it. Let me see the money first.
I got the money. I don't got the money on me. You're gonna be at the
Got
party
it at the
tonight,
hotel.
right?
It's at the hotel.
Yeah. No, I got it.
I know whole shot devices. Must be listening to Joe. Bless you. I'll tell you, I ain't standing here during the race. I'll tell you that. Looks like I may be winning $50. I see my $50 slipping away. It's coming. Like, Bill's doing good. He's hanging in there. You know he's tired as hell. High altitude, cold. This race definitely needs some serious cardio, but he's doing good. I guess I shouldn't have took the bet until I had more information. I didn't realize it was the fastest guy. I thought the number 2 was one of the quickest guys, but 111, he's obviously the fastest guy, so looks like I'm spending $50. Here we go, here we go.
He's gonna make the new YouTube drop. We'll get this. Hey, I'll get the $50 at the after party.
I know, dude. I should have done my homework. He won.
He won.
He did exactly.
He
Yeah.
won.
He came from 3rd to 1st. I did. It was the fastest.
That was like taking freaking candy from a baby on that
I should do
one.
my homework first. Right? It's all good. Hey, so it was a good race. It's cool checking it out, and yeah, Hill hung in there. It was, like I said, it's all in the start. He got hung up on the start, so that definitely kind of screwed him. But the top 3, they're all snow bike guys. This is their sport, what they do, and it's cool to see it's you know, come to this level. So for winter sports is a whole nother world, and so we're gonna go snow biking on Monday, which would be cool. Got all the boys together, and that's our next adventure. We're gonna go up in the hills into the backcountry and go and do some free riding with timber sleds. So
Good run.
Crappy starting to say snow, but whatever. It's all good. I think I backed out of that bet with Buttery right before the start, so we'll see if I owe money or not.
dude, someone stole Don Savage's pants. So we're here at Men's Super Pipe, pretty good view, and get to check out some snowboarding. It's kind of cool having a little different concept after boarding for like 4 or 5 days. Now I kind of have a new respect for watching this event. And then over to Snow Bike Freestyle, which we'll be doing some television there. And bummer, Jacko, you know, got hurt today practicing. You know, he's all about keep pushing the envelope all the way up until the event, and it got him, but it could have been worse. You know, he got away, I think, pretty good. But he's being smart and not pushing it, you know, and riding like he did at Summer X, where he went to the hospital, came back and won. This time I think it's a little gnarly, you know, he hurt his back, but he'll be back soon. But overall, it's been a fun trip, and we got a few more events, and then snow biking tomorrow up in the hills. So I'm excited to do that, and then back home. So back in the game, home, Hayden's healing up, Hudson's gonna ride, and Haley's getting ready to Daytona 500. So I'm stoked, can't wait. So we're getting ready to do some hosting here for Snowbike, which is cool. Haven't done it in a while, so get to sit down with the guys here, talk about the sport, pump it up, and then we'll go see who can win this event. We'll be pretty excited. Bummer Jackson's not in it, but a lot of the boys are in it. It's kind of a lot of moto guys too, so check it out. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, I just got here. I missed the boat. I was late.
How you feeling? Obviously not good.
Not good. Sore.
Very sore.
I'm like gutted for you right now. Dude, I'm sorry. You're a legend though. Like this event is your event.
I like to watch it. I definitely don't want to go anywhere near a motorcycle right now.
No. You
And hurting.
Well, you're very much missed out there, my man.
Gracias. Make sure you do good.
For you, my man. Dude, you just look crippled.
I am. My legs don't work, my arms don't work. It's sore.
And have you gotten checked out? Are you all good, or is it just like...
Yeah, I'm good. I broke my back.
You did break your back. Next part of your vertebrae or something like that. But it's not like damaging
I bruised
the...
my spinal, but that was all.
It bruised your spinal.
Yeah, a little bit.
Take a look at the screen right now. Brett Turcotte, you saw him earlier in snowmobile freestyle. Able to ride it out. Look at that, you're right, that bunch of board. Yeah, so that apple on normal sled. Well, he just like the code last year, all the way around the road. Now I have to imagine they didn't make those same modifications. So how
Thank you.
Dude,
that was pretty
we
sick.
were all rooting for you.
Oh, so was I.
Walk us through it. How'd it go?
Yo, bud. So we showed up here with the front flip in mind. Did like 40 of them earlier this week and complained a little about the in run. It was a little not straight. I got a little squirrely on the first one and underestimated it and came a little short, under rotated. Wrote my bike off. Got back up and borrowed a fellow teammate, Brett Turcotte's bike, and went for it again. And I came around good on that. The issue was the landing had a little bit of dish and I just like stuffed the bike in there and it set me flying. But next time.
Yes, I just got down here in Aspen, snowbike best trick. I got another gold medal, defending gold medal, so I'm stoked. I didn't quite do the trick exactly how I wanted to, but it was enough to take the gold, and I'm walking away safe, which is the main thing too, you know.
So we're all done here at Winter X Games. It's pretty exciting coming out here, getting to see all the events. You know, Snowbike Freestyle was super cool, and you know, bummer, Jacko got hurt right at the last second, right as practicing for the event, pulling a front flip in the airbag, and I ended up hurting his back, but he's gonna be okay, which is the important thing. And then watching the event, you know, I was in the booth doing commentary, which was pretty cool, getting to call the show and the tricks. And Rob, I knew he was gonna land his body real clean because he just got it so dialed. And like I told TV, I'm like, just because he makes it look easy, it ain't easy. That's why the other guys aren't doing it. So he deserved to win, and I'm sure Jacko was pumped for him. It's his boy, or all of our boys. So at the end of the day, it's been a cool event. Everyone walked away, you know, safe, and you know, on to next year. But make sure you go down in the comments and hit the link to win our signed gear. It's almost time, like time's almost up. So Haley signed shoes, you know those are gonna be worth some money here in the next few years. And then all our jerseys signed, you know, with one of Hayden's older jerseys that, you know, that's the 238, that I think that's gonna be a collector's item. So make sure you go down there, hit the link, sign up, and we'll keep giving stuff away that's cool. So stay tuned, make sure you get down and comment and hit that subscribe button, and thank you for following us. That's what's up. You know, it'd be cool to get the inside scoop on what you were going to do at Winter X, what the plan was, what you went through to get there, how you got there, and then how it unfolded, basically. So let's start from the beginning. What was your, so you came over for Winter X. What was the plan?
Winter X for me, the plan was came over, had to build a bike as I always do because there's no on the shelf short track bike to do that competition. So came over, got in the D38 shop here and started tinkering. Ended up building a pretty sweet short track that I thought worked pretty well. Tested in the foam pit here, worked really well in the foam pit. I ended up jumping the sled ramp because I knew that was going to be at the contest, and bang, booted me in the ass. So I knew that a fronty would be possible on that. Then fronty swung around pretty easier than a dirt bike. And then we loaded everything up. We were super limited time this time just because I always have a different opinion on how long things are going to take to do than what they actually take to do, and building the track took a lot longer than what I originally thought it was. So it was super limited practice time. Went to Colorado for Aspen, and we went to Colorado for Aspen. We towed the airbag out behind the RV so I could do some practice out there. I've got a friend that lives at the bottom of the hill there, so we set the bag up there, did some jumps into it, all was well, and then contest day I had front flip with a ski on the front, so I wanted to make sure it was going to rotate, everything was going to be the same. And then when I landed in the bag, there was a bunch of little tears and stuff in the top from previous things, and I think I must have like landed on a tear or the track, either one, just sliced through the bag, straight through into the ground and just hit the ground so hard. And luckily my neck broke my fall, and I ended up fracturing one of the T vertebrae in my back, which is sore as hell right now. So unfortunately it took me out for the contest, and it was a whole lot of work. It was like pretty minimal sleep for 2 weeks trying to get ready for it, and then have it all taken away the day before. The day of, definitely tough one to swallow, but at the end of the day, that's the game we're in, especially in the snow bike world, because the sport hasn't really evolved yet. We don't have the best equipment out there. We don't have time, facilities to test everything we need to. It's kind of a stab in the dark. So it's where we're at, and I think that it's something that's going to keep building over the next few years. You know, X Games are definitely really into it. So I think hopefully come 2020, we'll see a bit of a production kit for the snow bikes. That'd be really nice. It'd make my job a hell of a lot easier, and without that it's going to be the same stab in the dark next year. So fingers crossed someone do something about it.
So if you had it to do over again, what do you think, what we would do this the second time around? Because it's going to be here before you know it again next year.
If I had to do it over again, I probably would have stayed at home. Now, if I had to do it over again, I would have I just cut myself short on preparation time. That's the flaw in every single thing I do. I think things are going to be quicker than what they are to get done. And that's what bit me this time. I didn't quite have the prep time, practice time, and I had to resort to using the bag on site rather than staying in the pit. But I don't know, at the end of the day, I think it was probably a little bit of a strike of bad luck. It's the first time I've ever seen one of those bags tear, so I don't know. Again, I definitely would have had a little bit more practice time, and don't know, done better things, or been a better person. Maybe it might have got me out of it.
Yeah, I think it's just so last minute, you know. I almost feel like at that day, once you spun a few here, that day is just going to the event and hitting it, you know? Because at the end of the day, you would have done it. You say you would have got it around and done kind of like the other guy and probably slid out of it or whatever, or possibly landed it, you know? But you didn't know, right? You're going to rip through the bag and hit the ice, but you know, I always feel like the day of the event, you gotta just go to the event, right?
Yeah.
You know, you gotta get there. You're there for that reason. Throw it down. You know, like I said, at least you're on camera if you're gonna crash, right? It's at least on film.
Yeah.
You know. And the landing looks softer than it was for dirt bikes. Shit, it still looks hard, but it doesn't look as hard as it was when we hit it on dirt bikes. When it's ice.
Definitely nothing like it was for you guys. When we land bikes on the snow landing, the thing's soft. It's like landing on a resi mat. It is definitely a lot safer than riding dirt bikes, or opposed like riding back in the day when it was the ice tires. That was like, I'd rather jump ramp to ramp than jumping ice to ice. So yeah, next year's a little more prep time, a little bit more education, a few more educated decisions would probably help. And yeah, I don't know, just a little more time. And I try and over prepare and put myself in a situation that's I think's gonna make it easier for me, and sometimes it bites me.
Yeah, I think that positives of that though, where the guy went and tried it, right, and he didn't land it. So someone's gonna land it next year, right? Like someone's gonna probably pull it, right? So it's a good opportunity that
So you better get practicing.
It's still open. It's still, you know, no one's landed it yet, so at least you get another chance at it, right?
Yeah, cards are on the table, and it's still for the taking. It's whoever does it first gets the glory of it.
Yeah,
so you gotta.
Which someone probably is gonna do it up in the summer, right?
Yeah,
probably
I think
gonna go
I'm
up in the
have to
hills.
come back and do it before
next year.
Before next year.
Someone's gonna go to the snow and do it, right?
Yeah. And the thing fronty is pretty quick, so there's no reason that anyone can't.
Yeah. I think it was just that one guy that, you know, Kyle tried and he couldn't land it, right?
Yeah,
he just couldn't get it to land.
Yeah.
But I think if you built a purpose-built jump for it,
yeah, it'd be easy.
Figure it out. And it seems like after riding those bikes, the lighter the better. If you could actually have someone, an engineer, build it
super light,
as minimal as possible, right?
Yeah.
Like tiny as possible.
It'd make it easier.
Just be that much easier. It's definitely hard to spin.
We're gonna get Danger on a on the Super Mini next year with the other short track in the container.
Yeah.
Hit the ramp.
There you go.
I'll hit it, dude. I'll flip that thing.
You heard it first.
Yeah, Keith, front flip track with spikes on it, all right, into an airbag. Rips right through it. Of course, that's what it's supposed to do.
Obvious.
And goes right. It's like a big balloon, right? And let's put a spike on a chainsaw.
Shoot it with a gun.
We're gonna hit it with a chainsaw. Yeah, it's probably gonna split in half. So he goes through, and it's black in there, right? This thing's like, what, 15 foot tall, and it's just going to black darkness. And don't even know where you're going, all of a sudden just hit the ice, dude. It had like, hit the ice. And it's dark, it doesn't deflate, it stays inflated because of the air, like, so you're just stuck
It was all
in there.
black in there. Help! Like
Lucky Benny and them were there, like.
Dude, what if you're by yourself?
That sucks, dude.
If Hayden's gonna come to Australia, I think he's gonna come to my house. I think that he'll like that because there's also like there's BMX stuff to do there. There's all stuff that Hayden enjoys and
You
Hayden
can work
likes.
on a skate park there.
Yeah, and then maybe a BMX park, not a scooter park. But I'm 60 k's west of Wagga Wagga. So good they named it twice.
That's
Wait, what'd you say?
How far is that from Sydney?
It's 5 hours inland from Sydney.
So we have to drive 5 hours when we fly into the
I'm
airport?
picking you up in the plane.
No. The plane.
I'm down.
Fly around. I have a parachute.
No,
yeah, I
it
got
does.
one. I only got one though.
Parachute.
Just bails.
If I went good at Winter X Games, my plan was this year to buy a second parachute for the plane for my passengers, but things didn't work out, so I still just got one.